That's right, and in fact, as you rightfully mentioned, there will be commemorations in all corners of the world on this very, very important day, and South Africa is no different. Here in KwaZulu-Natal, this is the province that was chosen to host this event today, and it's expected to get underway in the next short while. But the interesting thing about KwaZulu-Natal is the dynamics that you look at here when we talk about people living with HIV. So while it might have the highest prevalence, the risk of transmission is also particularly low in this province. And a few minutes ago, I was actually engaging with my guest, which I'll introduce now, from the South African National AIDS Council, Reverend Zwo Nevutalu. And we were just talking about the type of dynamics that exist here. And despite all of that, there is still the ability for people living with HIV to access treatment. And this has contributed then to that lowered risk of transmission as well. And I just want to bring him in now. Reverend, thank you so much for joining me. When we talk about letting communities lead, what does that mean in principle, and why are we still finding a need to say that now, when one would think naturally that's what should have been happening all along?
23 years ago, in the year 2000, the South African government found it wise to establish the South African National AIDS Council, having realized that because of the burden of the epidemic we face, it is not something for the government alone. All the whole of society must join the efforts of against this scourge of HIV. However, and then they established SANAC. But for 23 years, the other partners in SANAC, like civil society, have in many respects been treated as junior partners in the response.